Today is the day that Takeoff is laid to rest. They are packing into the State Farm Center, and everybody and their mama is there to show their respects. As you know, Takeoff was unfortunately taken away from us in a senseless act of violence. One who was always the quiet one in the group, never in any mess. And he was the one that was taken out. I also believe that he was definitely the best rapper in the group. But there's a lot of things surrounding this particular funeral. You know, I just heard that they didn't even have no cameras. Now I don't know how true this is, so take it with a grain of salt. But you know, everybody want clear cut evidence of who they feel killed Takeoff. You know, I heard there wasn't even no cameras allegedly where the shooting took place. And like I said, you got to take that with a grain of salt. I've done plenty of videos on this whole Takeoff situation. So if you're not caught up by now, just go ahead, hit the playlist, and all the Takeoff videos will be right there. This is just a lesson that you got to learn to enjoy your life while you can, because you never know exactly when your life is going to be cut short. You know, a lot of people be going through life with a whole lot of pettiness, a whole lot of BS. And then at the end, you get taken out and it's all for nothing. This was a situation that could have totally been avoided. It's a situation where you got people that are just too excited and too happy to try to take out somebody. It's lots of rumors and speculation about what really happened. What's the Migos set up? What's the whole plan for them to get robbed and have their jury taken? Is that what started it? Quavo arguing with Jay Prince, that came out, which is why people saying that's why Jay Prince walked past that body like that and wasn't showing an ounce of concern, even though the Migos was down there on their watch. And regardless of what took place, regardless of the situation, when somebody is down there on your watch, you are going to get the blame of it. It's a lot of speculations on whether or not the Jay Prince family is going to show up to the funeral today. Wack 100 say they better not do that. You don't think that's a good idea? Because them dudes down there in Atlanta right now is on go mode. That's what they saying. They on go mode. If anything happens, it's going to be on and popping. And Wack 100 say Jay Prince, the father, can't show up without the son because he said that's kind of saying something. It's like, oh, so you here to pay your respects, but your son ain't here. That's going to say something. So he said either they all need to go or they all need to stay away. Personally, I feel the best thing to do in this particular situation is to stay away. I mean, pay your respects virtually if that's what you have to do. Because showing up to a funeral and we still don't have all the information. You know, you got people online who feel like they didn't crack the case, and maybe they did. But to my knowledge, hasn't nobody been officially charged with the murder of Takeoff at this particular time. Who knows? Maybe they gonna wait until after the funeral. But everything is way too hot right now for anybody to be showing up anywhere. You know, some people saying that this was an accident. At first they said he was hit by friendly fire. Then they come out to say, nah, he wasn't hit by friendly fire. He was hit by Lil Cam. That's also another rumor or speculation that's going on. They say Jay Prince Jr. didn't have his wolves in control. He wasn't able to control his people. And that's what really led to this terrible altercation. You know, every time you look up, it's a new rapper that's dying. You turn around, it's a new rapper that's dying. At that point, you got to really start looking at the culture. You got to look at the culture of the situation. It's culturally wrong, which is why culturally a lot of these deaths follow these rappers. It's the reason why these rap labels. Did you know that rap labels pay more money for rap music videos? Did you know the insurance policy is higher on rap videos? You know, these record labels got insurance policies out here on these rappers because they know it's a very good chance that this rapper is gonna get shot. There's a very good chance these rappers are gonna get shot up. There's a very good chance that the video set is gonna get shot up. You know, I remember back in the day, a close friend of mine used to never really go out with us, you know. And he used to always say, if it's more than 3 box Chevys in the parking lot, I would not go to the event. I don't care what the event is. If it's more than 3 box Chevy, I would not be there. And then, you know, as you get older, you kind of start to realize, it's like, why do it seem like every time it's a group of us, like we can't just go have a good time, make it home safe? A lot of people are starting to stay home these days. Why? Because of situations like this. Because people don't know if they gonna make it home or not. People don't know if that's gonna be their last night just because they want to go out and have a good time. The Migos was down there definitely slipping. When you are that big of a name, when you as big of a name as the Migos, you need to go with your own security, your full detailed security. Y'all need to stop going to these different states, checking in, expecting for their security, etc., to be on the lookout for you as good as your full security detail. They said the Migos went down there, and I think they said they had their homeboys down there as their security or whatever, but they wasn't moving like they normally move because they was checking in with Jay Prince and them. So you're supposed to be good. You're supposed to be straight. None of that is supposed to happen. But that's the exact reason why you don't leave your life in the hands of other people besides yourself and your own personal security. If you got enough money to wear $1 million on your neck, if you got enough money to wear $500,000 in rings on your fingers, pulling up in $100,000 cars, you have enough money to have your full security detail. I don't know how many more rappers gonna keep thinking that once you make it to that level, you can just move around like a normal civilian. You are no longer a normal civilian. And it may be hard because I know we see people that's famous get stretched out all the time. And, you know, sometimes they just want to be normal. But they got to understand, they done made it to a point where it is no longer you can do that. You can't do that. How many of these rappers is getting Takeoff because they don't have their full real security with them? You can just go down the list of all the rappers that then got took out. Go down the list of all the rappers that then got shot and see if they had their regular full security detail like they normally have. Most of the time, no, they don't, because they feel like, oh, I can run to the store real quick. Oh, I can go kick it in Houston real quick. Oh, I can go hang with the fellas real quick. And then they end up getting taken out. Where if you got your real security team, and not saying that you can't get taken out with your real security team. I mean, they took out the president. But you just got to understand that the chances of you getting taken out is less when you got your own security and you moving the way you supposed to be moving. But like I said, Takeoff get laid the rest of the day. It's an unfortunate situation. I'm pretty sure that the people responsible, I'm pretty sure more information is going to be coming out. If it don't, then it's definitely a cover up because there's way too many people there and it happened in a public place. So either the people who done this is going to be officially charged, or you just going to know that it's some major cover up going on. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Remember, the facts of life remains the same. There's no game.